Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're going to listen to Boy George and Culture Club Life. I believe this is from 2018, probably from their most recent album. And this will be the most recent thing I've heard from them as of now. So I'm looking forward to it. This was a Patreon request by Thomas. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Let's have a listen. Life.
There's a train at the station that's ready to leave, and a perfect future just made for me. I let this stranger walk into my life, stepped out of the darkness back into the light. I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. I get to take this ride again. You give me hope when I wake up to lift my head high and take what's mine. We look for laughter in the madness. You give me hope and you give me life. Will you let me breathe now while I find my truth? If I love myself, don't mean I don't love you. All of my chances are in my hand. Stepped out of the darkness, found out who I am. I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. I get to take this ride again. You give me hope when I wake up to lift my head high and take what's mine. We look for laughter in the madness. You give me hope and you give me life. When I don't know who I am, when I'm lost in you, when I'm under the water, when I'm under the water, I look to you. You know I do. I look to you, and the bullet is gone. You give me hope when I wake up to lift my head high and take what's mine. We look for laughter in the madness. You give me hope and you give me life. You give me life. You give me life.
Beautiful message. Really well done video too, huh? With the different outfits, then almost stripping back to just his regular self, and the tears coming down. It's very emotional, and I felt that, because it starts off uh, like on a turning point, right? There's a train at the station, but there's a whole story preceding that. We don't hear it, but with the lyrics that follow, you kind of know there's a tough journey before that. But now we're kind of stepping out of the darkness into the light, perhaps because of a person that gives us hope and life, or anything else. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be music like this that gives you a little reprieve from all the chaos outside. This is 2018, but we need this more now than ever, at least for in a long time. It feels very dark, and music like this can help us, give us a few minutes of peace of mind, or you watch a video, you watch a movie, you read a book, you see a person that you love, all these little things, and they kind of stack up. So that's what you got to pay attention to that, and it compounds over time, and it gives you the strength to take back agency of your life. And this is kind of what the song is about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. And his voice sounds amazing. I just recently reacted to another song where I talked about this because I hadn't heard him sound like this, because I was really listening to stuff, from the 80s and 90s, so his voice has really aged well, and it's mature, and, a little bit of that rasp. Even the song before that I checked out had a little, crooner vibes even. And here his vibrato is like very powerful. Every time he did it, and he did it quite a lot, was really nice. Almost a cappella in the beginning, very minimal instrumentation. The choir coming in with the vocalizations very low, and then later on, it kind of was uplifting, and it built and it built. The piano came in, and it felt like gospel. It really felt, that I was like somewhere, gathering with people, and they were kind of, boosting us up, like, come on, we're gonna do this together. And he said, I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. That's the good amount, right? Little, bit crazy with a little bit of sanity. I mean, that's a good combo right there. You give me hope, and I wake up, and I hope a lot of people have other people in their lives that can kind of pull them through if they're going through a dark time, or any other thing you can look to that kind of gives you that strength to keep going and take agency. And they have, you can take a breath and move on. Really, really great song. Let me hear that beginning again, though.
There's a train at the station that's ready to leave, and a perfect future just made for me.
Hey.
I let this stranger walk into my life, stepped out of the darkness back into the light. I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. I get to take this ride again. You give me hope. Beautiful when I wake up to lift my head high.
There's really nice synchronicity with the backing vocals, like together with his vocals. They really are so in sync. Sounds amazing. Yeah, very uplifting, because it comes from a dark place, and then it builds up the vocals, the music, the message, and by the end, you're kind of inspired. And that is the power of music right there. Beautiful. Thank you for introducing me to this and for spending some time with me. If you have any other recommendations, let me know, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye.